Hello, people of the internet. This is Shaky Jake, and I really need a catchphrase. You are watching Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on the PlayStation, where previously we explored the upper part of the Hogwarts castle, attended our first and only transfiguration lesson. We got the invisibility cloak from an anonymous source who is obviously Albus Dumbledore. We saw Peeves again, and I think that's the last time we ever see Peeves in the game. And did a stealth section that basically resulted in the game completely changing how it operated for a few minutes. Before we completely destroyed the entire narrative of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by meeting up with the troll that attacks at Halloween. So an event that happens at Christmas with the invisibility cloak and the Mirror of Erised takes place before the troll incident from Halloween that was 2 months prior. This game really destroyed the narrative at this point. But anyway, we've now ended up in Diagon Alley. And I can actually pronounce the name now, unlike last time. So, Diagon Alley, we're now here. And there's no reason for this part of the game to exist. It always annoys me. Now, forget what I said about the second act of the game being my least favourite. I say that because of over-familiarity with that part of the game. Diagon Alley is the worst part of this game. It really irritates me why it's even here to begin with. It makes no sense. But it is quite a nice place to explore, so let's see what this place has to say. And the camera's glitching up here.
Due to some faulty cauldrons causing a stir, we are closed today. Sorry.
AKA, we don't want to let you inside buildings.
Gone on holiday. Back next week.
Well, that's just immature. What else is there? Oh yeah, we can go to these places, but you don't want to go here just yet because we have to get money.
Gone to Paris for which fashion show?
I love how Harry's voice actor just sounds completely surprised there.
We apologise to our customers for temporary closure. We are trying to locate our disappearing ink.
Even the voice actor sounds amused there. Well, don't get disappearing ink, basically. And what else is there?
Closed due to family illness.
Again, the voice actor sounds like he was cracking up a little bit there. Who's this person?
Harry Potter, stay well away from here. That is Nocturne Alley. The shops down there deal only in the dark arts. Now run along before I turn you into a vole.
Okay, I'm suddenly scared. Like, she started off all nice and everything, and then she's just making a threat to me. What else are you going to say?
Like to be a vole, would ya? Now run along. Maybe I'll turn you into a turnip and then eat you for my tea.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you ever again. You've literally scared the crap out of me. Right, so we're in Diagon Alley, and the reason this part of the game exists is, one, to show off Diagon Alley, and then the second is because Hagrid has some weird reason as to why he has to get something for Norbert. But Hagrid's not organised in this game. Hagrid is a complete and utter tool. Now, I know a lot of fanfiction writers like to make out, or just Harry Potter fans in general, not even fanfic writers, they like to make out that Hagrid is incompetent and that he's an alcoholic and various other things. And I always thought that was overblown. This game proves those theories aren't far from the truth. Hagrid is lazy as hell in this game, and he makes you do all the legwork. So, before we go to Gringotts, let's see what happens if I actually explore one of the pre-existing shops before I'm supposed to go there.
Ah, Mr. Potter. Nice to see you again. I remember.
What is wrong with your arms?
A very rare combination indeed. Hagrid informs me that you need peacock feathers, where 3 peacock feathers cost 3 knuts. Ah, I see you're low on funds. Come back to see me after you've been to Gringotts Bank.
Okay, so he basically gets told, no, you can't do anything. Who are you? Why are you not at Hogwarts? And again, this part of the game makes no sense, because you're not going to go to Diagon Alley in the middle of, you know, the school term. So when is this actually set within the year? I assume it would be around Christmas time, but it doesn't even look Christmassy. But whatever. If I was developing this game, I would have altered it quite significantly. At least make it clear when events are happening, because the way this game's presented, it almost feels like it could be done in a day or a couple of days. Or a week. I'll give this game some credit though. The goblin character models actually look pretty good. They get away with avoiding the dodginess of the human character models. So we're at Gringotts, because Hagrid doesn't want to spend his own money. We've got to spend our own money to help him out, because that makes complete sense. Oh, and these floors are slippy for no reason whatsoever. Just to add frustration to this part of the game.
Welcome to Gringotts, Mr. Potter. To access the vault, you must collect all the forms and then hand them to the goblin outside
Forms.
the door. The first vault is on your left as you go through these double doors. Good luck.
Yeah, can you make the floors less slippy, please? And again, I don't know if anybody can tell at the moment, but can we talk to you? No. So we have to go to these vaults in a specific order. I don't think you can go anywhere else. We'll just double check whilst we're here. See, this is really dangerous. Why would you go to a bank with floors this slippy? This is incompetent. This is legitimately a health and safety hazard. Yeah, so we have no option to go to any of these vaults. We have to go to them in a specific order. That's fine. So I don't know if anybody can tell at the moment, but I've just got back from the dentist, so the one half of my face is completely numb right now. So the right hand side of my face is really numb to the point where I am kind of struggling to talk at the moment, but I'm doing my best anyway. I'm just seeing if there's... Yeah, so yeah, we literally can't visit these vaults. And I've decided to record despite the fact I'm currently numb. And I'm also recording in the middle of the day, which I don't normally do with this game, but I figured I might as well.
Collect some knuts.
I love how we can tell him no, but obviously we want to.
If you wish to visit the first vault, you must complete the paperwork by collecting the appropriate forms. Move swiftly, though, or you will have to start again.
There's no logic behind this. Why is this a challenge? And this can actually be quite difficult because of how often you slide around. But why is this a thing? Why can't we just get the forms given to us so that once we enter Gringotts and then go to the goblin? It's like, this is the most pointless activity to do. And this part of the game, what's coming up now, is the reason why I dislike this section of the game. I never got 100% because of this section. Because you can get some chocolate frog cards from these activities. If you play good enough.
Good afternoon, Mr. Potter. I'll explain how to steer the mine cart.
Okay.
Swing the mine cart left and right using the directional buttons.
Okay.
The cross button will lock the mine cart to help collect some of the more difficult knuts. Be careful, Mr. Potter. There are many obstacles in these mines. Stay clear of them if you want to hold on to your coins. There are bonus gems hidden in this mine, and only accurate control of your mine cart.
This is why I never got 100%.
Collect as many knuts as you can to complete the level.
The stupid gems. They're the reasons why I never got 100% in this game. I'm going to try though, because I would like to get 100% eventually. You know, in my lifetime. I doubt it's possible, but I would like to get 100% one of these days. Oh, and I missed them. That was a good start. Well done. I don't actually care about the knuts right now. I want the gems. So you have to time this really well. That's how difficult it is. Now, where are these gems at? Would this be this is actually better with the analog stick. Yeah, we're using the analog stick. I think I must have failed because of using the D-pad when I was a kid. Come on! There we go. Right, where are these gems at? Oh my god, I missed those entirely. I can't... No. I can't remember how many gems you're supposed to get in order to get the prize. I'm assuming it's all of them. And if you fail, you have to do this again until you've actually got everything. It's really stupid. This part of the game is brutal, even for its target audience. But you would literally have to memorise this, as far as I can remember. Oh my god, what happened then? I don't think we're going to be able to do this. And this will also give me a good opportunity to learn how many gems you're supposed to get. Turn! That seems really dangerous, but okay. I don't think we got everything.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You have succeeded. Care to have another go?
Yes, because I'd like to try and get all the gems.
We could be here for ages, thinking about it. But you have to do this about 3 times in the game. If you, intend to, you know, not skip everything. Okay. I think I've got this now. Basically, use the analog stick instead of the D-pad, and it's a lot easier to control. And I think you have... It's a bit like operating a car. You have to do it in advance when the prompts come up. So now I have to start spinning. There we go. Right. Oh, balls. Balls! Can I reset? No, I have to play through this again. If this takes too long to get the gems, then I ain't going to be playing this for ages, because this just takes the mick. So now, rotate. Okay, you literally have to do that seconds before it comes up. Like this. Okay, I don't care that I lost coins there, that's fine. At least you don't lose gems. So, I assume I have to get all 50 gems. And if that's the case, this is going to be really annoying. Right. Yeah. No, don't do that, game. Okay. Did it again. It likes to do that on corners. It's really stupid. I love how it's pointing at the gems, but they're not coming up for ages. Okay, I missed a few there. I wish this was a little less harsh. Like, you know, you don't have to get all 50 gems, but you have to get the vast majority of them.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You have succeeded. Care to have another go?
Yes, because I want to try and get all these gems. For once in my life, I would like to get 100% on this game. I want to be able to do it for once, if I can. But I was stuck on this part of the game for absolutely ages when I first played through it. And it gets harder than this. When you go to Vaults 2 and 3, it gets incredibly difficult if I think back hard enough. I'm pretty sure it gets harder. So turn around. Oh, balls, balls, balls! I screwed it up again! That is so harsh to put at the beginning of the map. Seriously. And also, if you don't rotate enough, you can't build up enough momentum to actually, you know, do it. Okay, dodge that, and then, is it, yeah, dodge this. I'm going to look it up in a minute if I do have to actually get all of the gems in order to get the card, because if I do, that is ridiculous. Where are these gems you're pointing at? There are literally no gems apart from there. See, like, there's no gems. I can't see any gems. Did the UI just basically decide to put both of them up? Okay. Yes! Come on. Now, 39 I think is the most I've got so far. If this doesn't give me anything...
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You have succeeded. Care to have another go?
And yeah, it looks like I legitimately have to get every single gem in all of these games. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, I have to get all the bonus gems. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll try this again, one more time. What I might have to do is actually make an alternative save, and then come back to this off screen. and then see if I can do it. And if so, then I'll use that save for the rest of the game. I apologise to those of you watching that you're having to see this so many times, because the game is just brutally unforgiving at this stage. Okay, so I need to, after the first rotation, I need to basically rotate frequently. No, I screwed up again! Oh my god, man. Right, forget what I said. I'm trying this again a 5th time, is it? It would be nice if you could have an actual reset button for this, because there are people that would like to get 100%. Okay, where's that coming in? Oh, it doesn't even tell you to rotate there. Are you serious? Right. I've got it then. So, with the gems, I need to basically rotate to the left the first time, then rotate to the right. At least unlike my childhood self, I can actually complete the main part of this stage with no problems now. As in, I can get enough Knuts to actually pass. Because if you don't get enough Knuts, the goblin's basically like, oh, you suck at this. Which I used to have quite a lot of. Interestingly, they make the gems a lot easier towards the end of the stage, just not at the beginning, which makes no sense to me. And if you spin too much there, you can easily miss stuff. It's so brutal. Right, one more try, I promise, and then if I don't do it...
Congratulations, Mr. Potter, you have succeeded. Care to have another go?
Yes, if we don't get this done this time, then I promise I will move on, and then I'll try and do this off screen if I can. Because I would like to try and get 100% one of these days.
Where are the rest of these gems? Did I miss them somehow? Yeah, we failed that.
Dear me, you'll have to try again if you want to make any progress. Care to have another go?
We'll make the gems easier to get then. It's not that hard to do. Make the gems easier. This is a kid's game, and it's brutal at this part.
Right. I'm ignoring the Knuts. I want the gems. Where are the gems? Because you literally took them away from me, I swear, in that time. Okay, that's fine. Left rotation, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes! Come on!
Now I've just got to remember to do the right rotation at the next stage. If there's a save book, I'm getting it.
Okay, is this the rotation? Yep. Yes! Come on! Come on! That's what I like to see.
Now, if I could just get the remaining gems, that should be okay. Please let me leave Green Guts after this. Or, assuming there's a save book in there, I'm saving. I don't care. I don't want to go through this again. Oh, okay, that was a bit bad. Right. Okay, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Okay, phew! Right. Okay, that should be enough. That better be enough. Bit of a weird number though, 53.
That's got to be all the gems, surely.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter. You have succeeded. Care to have another go?
No.
Please return to the bank through this door.
Do I not get anything? I collected 53 bloody gems. You have got to be kidding me. You absolute dickheads. I got 53 gems. Oh, I'm definitely making another save after this because I want to try and get those. That is absolutely ridiculous. Can't believe that. Spent ages trying to get those.
I see you have a Knut coin. Do you wish to try for the sickle now?
Go for it.
If you wish to try for the sickle coin, you must gather the correct forms again.
Why? Why? Why is this bank so unorganised? Why have I got to do all of this? Why do I have to keep doing it? I want to take my business elsewhere. Green Guts is not organised in this part, in this universe. You've got slippery floors, you've got incompetent goblins, you've got random stuff to get gems, the controls locked up for some reason on walls in this area. Oh my god, really? Really? I better not fail because of this. Come on. Okay. Slide back down, Harry. Come on. No, do not miss. Come on, come on, come on. No! No! Move!
I will reset the timer for you. Remember, be quick.
Oh, you...
I see you have a
Yeah,
nut.
shut up.
If you wish to try...
Stupid dickhead goblin. I did not fail. The controls literally locked up because I was hugging the walls. Okay, we know the pattern anyway, so... Stop missing! Harry, come on. There we go. That's what was meant to happen. So yeah, having a drink whilst you've got half of your mouth numb is very, very odd.
Hello, Mr. Potter. I understand you're quite expert in the collection of knuts.
I'm
I
not.
wonder if you'll prove as talented at collecting sickles. There are bonus gems hidden in this mine, and only accurate control of your mine cart will reveal them. Be careful, Mr. Potter. There are many obstacles in these mines. Stay clear of them if you want to hold on to your coins. Remember, swing the mine.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I hate this mini game. There's literally no reason for the gems to be as hard to collect as they are. And these get harder as well, so this is going to be harder than the first one. I will be doing this off screen because I'm not going to waste my time trying to get these chocolate frog cards. And I don't even think the pattern's randomised. I think it just sort of gives up occasionally. In fact, this one's going slower at the moment. Why is it going as slow? Okay, so spin, spin. Oh yeah, I think these later ones have a lot more spinning than the earlier stage. Okay, so... Spin! No, I failed so badly. Oh, wow, that was terrible. Yep, we're definitely doing this off screen. I need to like memorise the patterns before I actually do this. Because if you're too slow, you get penalised. If you're too fast, you get penalised. If you try and do any sort of strategy whatsoever, you get penalised. Okay, no spinning. Why can't the gems not be spinning? I like them when they're like that. I know it's supposed to be challenging, but come on, consider the audience of this game. What kind of kid was able to do this? I certainly couldn't do it when I was, you know... When did this game come out? When I was 9? Yeah, there was no way I could do this when I was 9, 10 or 11 years old, whatever ages I was playing this for, because I did play this game for quite a few years, believe it or not. I think I played this game for at least 2 or 3 years before I eventually moved on to other things. Not because I had to, it was just because I ended up liking it bizarrely. Okay, that was terrible. Okay. Oh my god, I was not prepared for that. It's incredibly harsh, this part of the game. See? That was awful. I think I failed this. I think I have actually failed this. Unless if I get another chance to collect anything.
Congratulations, Mr. Potter, you have succeeded. You want to try again?
Absolutely
Please
not.
return to the bank through...
I want to just get this over with because this is absolutely annoying. I will try another save at some point where I can try and do this, but I'm definitely not recording it. And guess what? We're going to have to get the last coin, which I've forgotten the name of. And then we'll have to collect those forms all over again. Because this game likes to repeat the same stuff over and over again. Okay, what do you want?
Excellent. You have a sickle coin now. Do you wish to try for the galleon?
You chose wisely. Yeah, go on
If you
then.
wish to try for the galleon coin, you will have to collect the correct forms again.
The galleon. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. See, what is the point of this mini-game? Once is fine. Twice is annoying. 3 times is just taking the mick. Which way is it? Okay, now we're going the long way around. I don't normally get annoyed with this game, but this part of the game always pushes me. Oh! Go back, go back. I love how the goblins don't even thank us for getting the forms. They're just like, whatever. You got the forms. Now get in the minecart.
Ah, the famous Mr. Potter. You have quite a reputation down here, sir. The other goblins are convinced you'll steer the mine cart easily. Steering is still left and right on the directional buttons.
I love how they have to remind you how to control it. Okay, I don't care. Just shut up. I love how the game has to remind you how to control this thing, how to control the minecart, because they probably think you've forgotten. Because it's a bad memory at this stage. Imagine if they trolled you and were like, oh yeah, the controls have completely changed for this part. Instead of the directional buttons, it's now, you know, cross, as they like to call it, and square. Okay, that's fine. Why can't they just be like that? I don't actually know how many gems you're supposed to collect in each part. I assumed it was like 50, but obviously I was wrong. Now I'm going to assume this gets really quick, and very, 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 very quick. Because of how slow this is going. Yeah, okay. I screwed up there. But that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, just about dodged that. Bloody hell. Imagine if you had to withdraw money this way every single time. This would be a pain in the arse. Oh, that was terrible. Right, I don't care. It's not gems, so... Maybe I'm just a bit too protective of the X button. I keep using X. Oh, God. At least the game doesn't make you lose gems when you hit those, as far as I remember. Okay, that's why it's harder, because there's more obstacles. Fine. I can get behind that. Yeah. Rotation screwed up. I've got a horrible feeling I won't be able to do this. Rotate, game! Rotate! The controls for this are arse. Okay. These gems aren't rotating, which is good. I don't mind it when they don't rotate. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention then. Fine. Yeah, I think I've screwed this up. It's not consistent performance-wise. That's the other problem. It's like when you think you've figured it out, the game just comes back and completely surprises you. I love how the goblin just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, this isn't new. This isn't new to me.
Mr. Potter, you have collected your galleons. You want to try again?
No.
You can return to the main foyer through this door.
I need to look into how many gems you're supposed to get for each of those, because that's absolutely ridiculous. I did that much better than when I was younger, and I still don't have enough. Could have sworn I had it every gem then as well. Right, so now that we've done that, we have to go all the way back to the lobby, or the foyer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you need to stop cleaning these floors so excessively. This is dangerous.
You've collected all 3 coins now, Mr. Potter. I hope you spend them wisely.
I'm buying Hagrid's stuff. It's not even stuff for me. I'm doing Hagrid's dirty work for him, because the developers had to make something up for this game, I'm assuming. Because I would like to know what the development process for this game was. Right, before I forget, I'm going to make a second save here. And then what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to try and get those trading cards. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. So now what we have to do is go to the respective places and spend all of our money. Our hard-earned money. And it's boiling in here, having the window shut, so I'm not sweating necessarily, but I'm very hot.
Magical menagerie, Harry. I've been expecting you.
What's wrong with your
One
face?
to the 3 wards, but you'll need to find my giant purple toad first. I've just had a delivery, and my giant purple toad has decided to hide under the boxes. Once you've found him, use your knockback jinx to stun him and remove the ward. Be quick, though. Having wards removed annoys him, and he'll disappear to spite you.
Oh good, a timed activity. Because this game loves timed activities. So let's just destroy all these boxes, because we can.
Your ill-timed jinxes will destroy my shop. Start again and be more careful.
Well, you're the one who was saying about destroying boxes. Okay, we have to look for visual indicators then. Oh, okay, there we go. Be nice if I could aim. Okay, there we go, so that's 1. So presumably we have to go upstairs now. We're destroying her shop anyway, so I don't know why she's making such a big deal about it. Okay, so it's that box over there. Aim! Aim at the frog! Or toad, or whatever the hell it's meant to be. Thankfully, the actual timer does reset every time you get a wart. Okay, it's this box here. Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy that. How many warts are we supposed to get?
I see you've collected your warts. Thanks for your business, Harry. Bye.
Yeah, I've destroyed your shop anyway. Can I destroy the rest of it anyway? No, it won't let me. Of course it won't. Now, what's this? Okay, that's just a flat texture. That's not an actual interactable object. I just get the impression there's something hidden in one of these shops. I wouldn't be surprised knowing this game. I do like the ambience for this shop though. Oh, there's the cat sound. Don't know where that's coming from. But I do like that it actually sounds like a pet shop, which is quite good. So we're done here. And this is all that you have to do for the rest of the part. You literally just have to get what you need for Hagrid and then you're done. So where am I going next? Here? Yeah, we'll go to Ollivander's. Ollivander's a chill guy. We like Ollivander. I literally can't remember what you're supposed to do for all the Diagon Alley stuff. I've literally forgotten. So, hello.
Nice you have 3 Knut coins. Feel free to collect your peacock feathers.
My peacock lives in the yard. My advice is to sneak up on him.
The surprise makes him drop his feathers.
Ooh.
I must warn you, never use your wand against a peacock. You might hurt yourself. Have a good look around. There are boxes filled with things I've long forgotten.
Like a chocolate frog card. Now you're talking my language. So, can I destroy any of these boxes? Oh no, I can't. It must be these ones. I don't even care about your peacock at the moment. I just want to destroy all these boxes so I can find out if there's anything. This peacock is being an arse. Come back. Come on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Dear me. And I thought you were a responsible young wizard. I told you never to use your wand against a peacock. Now this time, try to creep up on him. And if you have to use your wand, keep it well away from my peacock.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I was just trying to destroy your stock. That's all I wanted to do. So we might as well destroy those before chasing the peacock. I don't even know what Oh, I got the invisibility cloak. Really? That's all it's giving me? A chance for me to use the invisibility cloak against the peacock when I don't really want it? Well, that was an absolute waste of time. But again, I've learned that you can use the invisibility cloak after the one mission where you get it. I actually didn't realise that. Okay, we need to stand on this guy for as long as possible. I'm pretty sure when I was a kid I used to use my wand against the peacock because I got so frustrated chasing it. Oh my god. Right. That's why you want the invisibility cloak then. Oh yeah, okay, we got one. But we have to do this. I can't remember how many times we're supposed to do this, but it's presumably a number of times. Come back here, please. Thank you. This peacock can run bloody fast though, I'll give him that. Come back! Half the time it doesn't even... It sounds more like a chicken than a peacock, but, you know. Come back. That's the best way to get him.
You collected 3 of his feathers, eh? I suspected you would do well.
Cheers. But that's how you're supposed to get him. Wait until he backtracks and then you can get the feathers a lot easier. As opposed to chasing it. Actually, what I should have done was check to see if that door was still locked. So one more shop to go to and then I think we're done with the Diagon Alley section. And that's something I should probably talk about whilst I'm here. There are 5 or 6 different versions of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone as a game, and I did briefly talk about this at the very beginning of the Let's Play, and I'll no doubt get interrupted here, but I'm going to talk over him anyway.
Excellent. You have 3 sickle coins.
Okay, fine. So, the way Diagon Alley is represented in the games varies considerably.
He must be fed before you can charm a feather from him. His treats are on the table in the owlery. Use the Wingardium Leviosa spell to get the food to the eagle
Leviosa.
owl. Use the cross button to charm the owl treat, and then guide it to the eagle owl using the directional buttons and the cross button to keep it off the floor.
The cross
Once
button.
he's fed, he'll nap. Then you may use the same charm to lift the feather back. Good luck, my boy.
Okay. So yeah, as I was saying, again, that's just a flat texture. We can't talk to this owl. This is just Hedwig. Hedwig's here. Hello. Yeah, I know it's just the same assets reused, but you know it's funny. Same character model, same assets, whatever. Yep, all these owls are from the main menu. I'm pretty sure, except for the one we actually have to target. So what am I doing? Oh yeah, this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So, there's 5 or 6 different versions of the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone as a game. And the idea with it is each game was developed by a different developer. The only similarity is that EA had the publishing rights. I'm pretty sure EA published all of them because they had the license to make the Harry Potter games or publish the Harry Potter games. And I've only ever played 2 versions of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone as a game. The PlayStation version and the PlayStation version and the PC version, which I bought about 6 years ago, used, just before GameStation went out of business, I think, or before they got bought out by Game. And the PC version is technically a much better game. However, I have the most nostalgia for this version because it's the one I grew up with. And the PC version looks a lot better in terms of the engine. It's actually made in Unreal Engine, the very first iteration of Unreal Engine. And it's a lot better looking than this game. It performs a lot better, the controls are better, various things. Yet I still prefer this version because it's the one I grew up with. And I've never played any other version of this game. So I've never played the Game Boy Color version, I've never played the Game Boy Advance version, I've never played the PlayStation 2 version. And I can't remember, I'm sure there's another version. No, I think that might be it. Because I think the Xbox and the GameCube versions are the same as the PlayStation 2 version.
You've got your feather, I see. Well done, and thank you very much. Do call again soon, Harry, and give my regards to Hedwig. Cheerio.
That's such a weird thing to say. Yeah, Hedwig, this random dude who used to own you says hi. But yeah, I think we're done now. I don't think there's any other reason why we need to be here. Yeah, there's Hagrid. I'm going to make a save before we talk to him, just in case. But I remember when I was a kid that years ago I used to have a magazine subscription to Game Master or Games Master. I can't remember if it was Game Master or Games Master. Anyone who was in the UK will probably remember that magazine at some point. They probably read at least one issue. And I remember I had an issue that basically discussed all the different versions of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone before the PlayStation 2 version was released. And the PlayStation 1 version had the worst rating out of all of them. I think the Game Boy Color version may have had the best rating, now that I think back to it. I think it was one of the few times the handheld version actually was better received by a reviewer than the console versions. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now because we've done quite a lot in this part with Diagon Alley, and if I talk to Hagrid now, it's going to take me through a series of unskippable cutscenes and then force me to the next area, which I don't want to do in this part. So, I shall see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.